Hey, so this is Cockerpunk, also known as Gordon. That's my real name. I'm here. I'm gonna introduce some of the stuff we're gonna do, me and Bryce, because I'm gonna be a little busy this weekend, and I don't want to be filming this at the same time as I'm packing up. I'm taking kind of a party trip. Anyway, you'll notice I'm sporting the Smart Core t-shirt. Sean was a nice guy. Say what you want about Smart Parts, but Sean's a pretty sweet guy. His science might be a little silly, but he's an overall good guy. So anyway, wanted to show you guys the shocker we're gonna use here. It's a legitimate Smart Parts shocker. It's a shocker Sport Turbo mode, which I don't know. Some of you guys may not be old enough to remember Turbo mode. It came in about 97, 98, and it's basically ramping. It was instantly outlawed by pretty much every field and every league, even though Smart Parts tried to claim that it fired one ball per shot, same as MPPL rules, but yeah, it didn't. It's cheating. So, it's a shocker turbo. I think it does have a turbo board in it. I have not opened it up enough to see. Anyway, it has a horizontal max flow, which is linked to a 6845 tank. Should be able to get maybe 700, 800 out of it. I don't know, somewhere in there. It also has a front mount for a max flow here, but obviously this one doesn't have it. It's power feed, which I think is rather ridiculous, because if you have a closed bolt gun, you should never have blowback problems. Ever. You just shouldn't. That means something's wrong with the gun design. And power feed is specifically designed to combat blowback, because the ball, obviously, instead of bouncing straight up a vertical feed tube, it bounces into this and then bounces back into the chamber. So it's specifically made to combat blowback. It also has this guy. That tube is an air assist, so we take our gun that already only gets about 750 shots off a 6845, and then we make it so every firing cycle it wastes some more air, shooting some air down the chamber, which, you know, you can tell obviously has adverse effects. Otherwise, it works kind of like an X-Cal. It's closed bolt, semi-automatic. The trigger here is, let me turn it on here for you. Yeah, obviously not walkable. So, you gotta just pull it, even though it's a double. I'm bad at left-handed walking. Anyway, so it also is sporting the All-American barrel. This is a one-piece All-American. I gotta say, the old Smart Parts All-Americans are beautiful barrels, especially the stainless steel ones. They might be heavier than your gun, but they shoot smooth as hell. Anyway, so that's the shocker we're gonna use. For the autococker, because the myth specifically deals with an autococker, we're gonna probably be using this Merlin. It's an AKA autococker, drilled for eyes, sadly. Palmer's parts, slide trigger. This is a pretty sweet milled one. I like it. The back lock is jackal milled, so this is all one piece, and it is awesome when it shoots. Anyway, so we'll chrono this baby to 300. We'll chrono the shocker to 265, and we'll see if they can hit the same thing. Actually, more specifically, the autococker should be falling short, and the shocker should be hitting the full distance target. That's exactly what he says. We'll also be trying out, I'm sure, an auto mag, because there is the classic auto mag drop, which is a marketing, well, maybe not marketing, but a hype ploy that was closed bolt markers shoot farther, and that the auto mag, which was a popular open bolt gun, tended to drop off at long range. So we've got this baby. This is a 97 RT Classic. It's called a Classic because it isn't built like a modern auto mag, in which case I got this E-mag where the air comes in and then it comes out, or goes into the gun, right into the valve, and the body is like not a part of it, and the rail is just a spacer and the frame and all that jazz. In this one we got air coming in, goes into the foregrip, which is not a regulator, hard lines into the rail. It's a unique feature on the RT classics. It also means that none of the parts are compatible, at least the body and valve and whatnot, but I was okay with that because I bought this specifically so I could leave it classic and not play with it. It's all stainless steel construction, obviously. It also has power feed, but this is an open bolt gun, so blowback was an issue on the level 5 bolt kits, and that's why they invented power feed. And then with the level 7 bolt kits, which I think came out in '94, they fixed any blowback problems. But people liked power feed, so they kept making them power feed. So yeah, this is basically AGD's competition to the shoebox shocker. It's way smaller. It's about as heavy because it's made out of stainless steel. And it's mechanical trigger. So we'll also, I'm sure, probably shoot. Bryce has an eye on, so we'll shoot that, I'm sure. We're also going to shoot this, I bet. It's a 05 Cyborg. So, yep. And we'll also be testing some more pump-friendly mists because I'm a pump player at heart. So I'm sure we'll be testing sorry, pointing the camera at my face is hard. We'll be testing the do Carter actually shoot flatter myth. Lots of people say, well, lots of people used to say that Carter shot flatter than Phantoms, so I got a Phantom over there. Got a Carter here. We'll test that out. And that's about the gist of it. The plan is to, like I said, chrono the shocker to 265, chrono the autococker to 300, and then see what they shoot with the same angle of takeoff, which we're either going to use a level for or a level with the stand, or both. And we're going to see if they shoot the same distance. Or, like I said, the shocker is supposed to shoot farther than the autococker at 300. If that doesn't happen, then we're going to go into some reasons why maybe that would explain the myth, such as tuning the shocker a little bit differently to cheat the chrono. Maybe some partial rollouts because they're both closed bolt guns, which causes feet per second to go down, obviously. And we'll just be trying things out. So that's about the gist of the test and the equipment we're going to run through with. So hopefully I'll see you next time, and hopefully I can get that video turned around because, like I said, I'm leaving town Friday night after work. So hopefully I can get it out to you guys Thursday night. Otherwise, yeah, hopefully. Anyway, yeah, see you guys next time.